when I see pictures online of bodybuilders that are training in the sand in Africa right now, blacks, that are having cement weights on a bar.
God.
And a cheap bench. And when they do their bench press, and the other day I saw one of those kind of videos, and they get up from the bench. I'm looking at it and say, this guy could win Mr. America.
Wow.
Or win Mr. California or something like that. He looks extraordinary. So it's really not the technology so much. It helps you, but I mean, on the end, it is really what you have to work on is the will.
You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to start building strength today. Arnold Schwarzenegger has said it many times. Progress comes from action, not perfection. When he began training, he didn't have the best equipment or a professional coach. Just consistency, effort, and the courage to show up every day. In this video, we'll uncover how Arnold built lasting strength without chasing perfection, and how you can do the same using simple steps that fit your real life. Let's get started. The 20-minute rule. Arnold calls it the 20-minute insurance policy, and it might be the best insurance you can have, and it doesn't cost you anything.
It's simple. Every day, no matter what, you commit to 20 minutes, 15 minutes of movement, 5 minutes of recovery. That's it. You can always find 20 minutes, even on your worst days.
The movement part is simple. Pick something you can actually do. Bodyweight squats, push-ups, jogging outside, or even climbing stairs. You don't need a gym membership or any workout equipment. Just choose one thing and move your body for 15 minutes. Then comes the recovery. 5 minutes to help your body reset. This could be foam rolling, deep breathing, stretching, or even just sitting quietly and meditating. Whatever makes you feel good and helps you recover. 20 minutes might not sound like much, but that's exactly the point. It removes the pressure of needing a full hour, perfect energy, or perfect motivation. Instead, it builds something far more valuable, a habit of action. This approach keeps you body warm and active, because you're not starting from scratch every time. You're building momentum day after day.
First, it keeps the engine warm. Even a short walk, a few push-ups, or one of my bodyweight circuits we share here tells your body, we're still training. We haven't given up yet.
Arnold built his entire foundation on this mindset. When he began training in Austria, he used basic equipment and showed up every day. He trained in cold garages, lifted rusty weights, and found motivation where others saw excuses. That mindset carried into every stage of his life, from bodybuilding to acting to politics. He didn't let imperfect conditions stop him because he knew showing up was half the battle. The all-or-nothing trap. Here's where most people get stuck. They think, if I can't do the full workout, it doesn't count.
Too many people think, if I can't do the full workout, it doesn't count. That mindset has destroyed more fitness journeys than any injury. The 20-minute insurance policy reminds you that something always counts.
It's called the all-or-nothing trap, and it's brutal. You miss one day because life gets busy. Then you feel guilty, so you skip another day. Before you know it, a week has passed, and you've convinced yourself you've already failed. But the 20-minute insurance policy breaks that cycle. It reminds you that something always counts. Even 15 minutes of movement and 5 minutes of recovery is progress. You don't need perfection. You just need to show up. Arnold understood this deeply.
There were many times Franco or I just weren't feeling it. We showed up anyway. And some of those days we ended up lifting personal bests once we got going. That was only possible because we gave ourselves the opportunity by showing up even when we weren't motivated.
So stop waiting for perfection. Start embracing good enough, because good enough, done consistently, will always beat perfect that never happens. Why consistency beats perfection? The reason this approach works so well isn't just physical, it's psychological. Our brains crave small wins. When you finish a 20-minute session, you feel a sense of progress. That progress releases dopamine, the chemical that tells your brain, this feels good, let's do it again. And that's how consistency begins. But there's something deeper happening too.
Second, it protects your identity. You're not someone who sometimes trains. You're not someone who starts out and then quits when they run out of motivation over and over. You're someone who trains and keeps a promise to yourself.
Think about it. How often have you said, "I'll start Monday," or "I'll wait until things calm down"? That delay creates guilt and pressure. But when you commit to just 20 minutes, you remove all that noise. Arnold often said motivation is like a spark. It's great when it's there, but it burns out fast. What keeps you going is momentum. Every rep, every walk, every session adds another log to that fire. Build systems that make motivation unnecessary.
If you have to choose, consistency will always beat intensity. But the good news is you don't have to pick. Even if it's short and imperfect, you've kept your promise and you've trained. That builds confidence, and confidence compounds like every great investment.
That's how champions are made. Not by doing everything right, but by doing something every day. Arnold used this himself during his craziest filming schedules. He didn't always have the perfect gym for his perfect workout, but he could always run up the stairway of his hotel. And here's the rule Arnold lives by. You don't miss twice.
You don't miss twice. One bad day happens to everybody. But the next day, you get your 20 minutes no matter what. That's how you bounce back before you drift.
This approach also protects you from burnout, because when you focus on doing something instead of everything, you build a foundation that actually lasts. Building your foundation. Arnold often compares this to building a house. You can't finish the roof before you lay the foundation. Each small effort, each 20-minute session, is another brick in that foundation. And the more bricks you lay, the stronger your structure becomes. Progress can feel slow. Some days you'll question whether the effort is worth it. But those are the exact days that matter most. Arnold calls it reps for your mind. Each time you keep your promise, you strengthen not only your muscles but your self-belief. So here's your challenge. Build your own 20-minute insurance plan.
Pick a simple movement option such as bodyweight squats, push-ups, sit-ups, bands, or even just a brisk walk outside. Do one of the workouts we share in the newsletter every week. That's your 15 minutes. Then pick a 5-minute recovery option that makes you feel good. Foam rolling, deep breathing, or meditating. Whatever you choose, write it down. That's your insurance plan.
Put it on your phone. Stick it on your mirror. Make it visible. That written plan is your insurance policy. When life gets chaotic, when motivation disappears, when you're too tired to think, you'll have a system waiting for you. You won't have to decide what to do. You'll just have to do it. And when you start to doubt yourself, remember this. You don't need the perfect plan. You just need to lay the next brick. Building strength isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. Arnold didn't become who he is by waiting for perfect conditions. He became stronger because he took action, one step at a time, no matter what. And that's something you can do too. Start small. Start messy. Start tired if you have to, but start. Because strength isn't built overnight. It's built daily. Every 20-minute session, every choice to move instead of quit adds up. And one day, you'll look back and realize you've built more than just muscle. You've built a stronger, more confident version of yourself. So stop chasing perfection. Start chasing better. And remember what Arnold said. You can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. Champions don't wait for perfection. Champions show up every single day. Now get moving. Your 20 minutes starts today.